Good afternoon and welcome to Mountain Brook High School Stadium for the 5th grade Super Bowl. Be the Vikings versus the Chiefs today. In a battle of the two best teams in 5th grade, the Vikings really had the best season this year, and the Chiefs will have their work cut out today.
It's been an exciting season. I'm coming live with Kurt Stuckey and Kevin Leedy from the announcer's box. We've got our team next to us calling the game. We're going to be your video commentators today. It's been an exciting season. There's a lot of energy in this grade. And I think we've got some big-time prospects coming in for Mountain Brook football.
The Vikings are coached by head coach Chuck Bowers, and the Chiefs are head coach is Tyler Johnson. We're ready for a battle today, guys.
I know Tyler is his assistant coach is Alan Mason. I know the Vikings assistants Doug Grant. I know they've put together quite the offense this year, so we're excited to see what they come up with. It looks like we're about to kick it off here. Oh, we've got a big crowd. It looks like the Chiefs are, you should see the stack up they've got across the field. We've got the Chiefs and the coaches, players.
Yeah, they're really rallying over there. It looks like the Chiefs are going to be fired up to come out and face the Vikings today in the 5th grade Super Bowl.
Looks like the Vikings are taking the simple approach. They're going to do all their talking on the field today. However, I know knowing these mamas, there's some swag involved. It looks like we're going to see some run-through signs, and I'm sure there'll be some balloons and bobbleheads and fat head signs rolling around. Coming back, looks like the Vikings captains are taking the field. Chiefs have got their run-through set up. Looks like Tyler got them fired up. Here they come. Vikings are heading to the field, and we'll see the captains on the field for the coin toss in just a second.
Looks like the Vikings captains are A.J. Adams. Can't tell some of these numbers here. Number 42, William Reeves. Number 34, Davis Reeves.
And number 9, Richmond Brown.
Yeah. And you got Alex Long and Jackson Snyder as captains of the Chiefs. And looks like Yates Yarbrough over there, number 22. I can't make his number out. He's had a pretty good season for the Chiefs.
Welcome to the 2020 5th grade Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the Vikings. For the Chiefs, number 1, Jackson Snyder. Number 3, Conwell Courts. Number 11, John Allen Cloud. Number 12, Bryant Cloud. Number 13, Thomas Courts. Number 14, Brock Wilkinson. Number 18, Charlie Norton. Number 21, Alex Long. Number 23, Hughes Purdue. Number 44, Braxton Selgerson. Number 59, Shep Ray. Number 67, Jackson Haynes. Number 68, Jack Demetkus. Number 88, Cates Yarbrough. The Chiefs are coached by Tyler Johnson and Alan Mason. And now for the Vikings. Number 1, A.J. Adams. Number 2, Joshua Holloway. Number 9, Richmond Brown. Number 10, Jack Naismith. Number 11, Colin Baugh. Number 20, Henry Stingley. Number 22, Davis White. Number 25, Hudson Williams. Number 27, Miller Teague. Number 34, Davis Rives. Number 36, Cole Grisham. Number 42, William Reeves. Number 56, Jack Staples. Number 65, Stephen Brown. The Vikings are coached by Chuck Bowers and Douglas Grant.
Here comes the Vikings. They're going to run through their banner.
Vikings have had
you think they'll make it through
year,
there?
You know, that would be some comic relief. If, they have not stopped for just about anything that got in front of them all season. To see them get taken down by the banner, that'd probably be
been a heck of a season for the Vikings, coached by.
It really has.
Chuck Bowers has done a great job, and
you know everybody gives him a hard time for that offense, unless you play for him.
Yes, right.
Which I give him every time. You know, we had Todd Decker and some of those guys in the previous years with my oldest, and watching that, just when you can confuse the defense the way they have and run the ball.
A lot of misdirection, and
absolutely.
You just don't know where the ball's going. It's tough to follow.
They've just really been a sharp team. I know they've got a line. You know, I think Jack Staples has really been an anchor on their line.
Absolutely, and Stephen Brown has really come on.
Man.
And
the Brown
those
boys.
two are very tough up front. The Chiefs, however, got one of the fastest players in the league, Jackson Snyder. I think he's just a great all-around athlete. He'll be exciting to watch play. If he can get the edge, if that's going to be the key to this game, if he gets the corner.
Yep, it's just going to come down to who can run 4 10-minute quarters at 100% and bring it in. I think the Chiefs have got a lot of potential, and I think their coach has put together quite the offense. I know we've got some players that have just really turned it up, and you know, this one's almost going to be the battle of the twins. You got the Cloud boys and the Courts boys on the Chiefs, and you've got the Browns and the Reeves twins on the Vikings.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how everybody starts to pull through. I remember last year in the Super Bowl, we actually had a couple touchdowns that were carried by some players that really hadn't touched the ball all year, and it made for a fun day.
Interesting to see who's going to step up and make some plays in the Super Bowl here for the 5th graders at Mountain Brook High School. Beautiful afternoon for some football, and we're about to get underway here.
Crestline Bagel Company, St. Luke's Episcopal Church, and BL Harvard International.
I know there's announcing some sponsors, and we just always want to thank all the companies and families that do step up to help make this happen so we can have events like this for our kids.
All right, so we got Jackson Snyder about to take the snap here and start off the Super Bowl. Starts with a little laundry on the
That's
field
right.
First.
Everybody's a little excited. Not much you can do about that. I think everybody got about a half step ahead of the snap on that
A
one.
little false start, so they're going to back him up. A 4-yard penalty in 5th grade, as it's a 8-yard first down marker here for those who don't know.
Well, they better be watching. I know Colin Ball outside there on the line for the Vikings. He was on it. He was ready to get in there.
The Chiefs have really controlled the football a lot this year in their games, and that's time of possession is going to be key for them to be successful today.
Absolutely.
So here we go. Let's give it around here. Bad snap.
Nope.
No play there.
We got it recovered.
So it's going to be 2nd down and looks like about 16 yards here after that loss on the play there on a bad snap exchange there.
So far, Jackson's been on his own back there. We're going to have to tighten her up, boys.
So 2nd and 16, the Chiefs are going to take it here in their own, obviously in their own territory. Starting it off here. Got Alex Long, who's kind of a multiple position player, split onto the right there, blocking down Jackson Snyder's going around the end. He's going to be stopped for a loss there.
He took a shot. He earned those yards. Yeah. I don't think they picked up more than 2.
I think he just got back to the line of scrimmage there, Kevin. That was some tough,
Josh Holloway
tough play
coming
right
in,
there.
Dropped one on him. And number 9, Richmond Brown for the hit.
So you got 3rd and 16 again here.
I've been really impressed with the way these coaches are pulling linemen this year. I think that's something good to start to see develop. I know these kids, we got a high school program that puts linemen out, and yeah, they really are an active part of the play, and I think it's interesting to see some of these coaches start getting them involved. Let's see what the Chiefs can come up with. Third and a lot to go. They've split it out. We got 3 wide. Well, we got some open field. Well,
It was a good run by Jackson Snyder. He got back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe got by a yard or 2 past that, so it's going to be 4th and 6 here. it'll be interesting to see. In the regular season, you never really punted, but that might change here in the Super Bowl, and there's a little more at stake.
I'm with you. I've always been a fan. I said, you can go for one, go for two. No, I think they're going to
Looks like TJ is going to go for it.
Why not? Develop some momentum as quick as you can.
He's going to try to fool him, maybe go on two. Looks like the Vikings stopped. That was Hughes Pardue with a tough run up the middle. The Vikings stopped him for about a 4-yard gain. That's going to be a turnover, and the Vikings will take possession here.
I think Hughes is one of those. He's been a pretty aggressive runner all year. When it comes down to nose down, up the gut football, they've gone to him a lot. I think the Vikings probably saw it coming, but either way.
Yeah, he was on our team last year. He's a really good player.
That's right.
All right, so here comes the Vikings. And they run the turtle-like offense back there, so it's kind of tough to follow. So
that's right.
We'll do our best to call the numbers here.
A whole lot of direct snaps.
You got Miller Teague, Henry Singley, and Jack Snaysmith in the backfield.
It's like Miller's going. You got Miller getting it first. Who's two?
And Josh Holloway, I believe.
Josh Holloway,
That's
you're
number
right.
2.
That's right.
Looks like he picked up about 4 or 5 yards off left tackle. We'll give him 5. They get back on the ball and get set here. 2nd down and 4. Oh, they drew him off. Looked like on the count there. They're going to get a first down by penalty here. Let's see what the call is on the field.
Henry giving us a little celebration on the first down there.
Called an encroachment on the defense there, so that'll be the 4-yard penalty, and it'll give the Vikings a first down on their own 25-yard line in the Chiefs' territory.
Looks like we got Cole Gresham, Davis Reeves on the weak side here, strong side, Staples, and who else is over there?
Stephen Brown
and Hudson's at Hudson Williams?
Hudson Williams, yeah, that's the guy they call Biggie Smalls.
That's right.
You think he even knows who Biggie Smalls is?
I don't know.
I don't think many people from Mountain Brook know that.
Nope.
Definitely don't know the story behind it.
Not at all.
But we like the nickname anyway.
That's it. Well, my favorites, the past years, everybody says, well, you list their nicknames. I said, well, Lord, I don't know that they have a nickname. Y'all think of something fun, because if it sticks, you better pick a good one.
You're too young for a nickname.
That's right. Kind of got to wait till the coach assigns that one, I think.
That's right. A lot of nicknames come in Pee Wee football.
That's right.
I can remember a lot of my friends still, we call them some of their nicknames that we dubbed them in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade football. And some of the coaches, some of the things that went on are just, great. Just
I think I got
life
called
memories.
Squid through 8th grade just because I was one of those you just couldn't get a hold of.
Miller Teague up the
there
middle.
He goes.
No, that's Singley. Excuse me. You can't
sure
tell. So he gained about 15 yards.
Was that Holloway?
No, it looked like number 22. 22.
22. Number 2, Josh Holloway.
Josh Holloway. Sorry, Joshua. He's one of my favorite players in the league right there. And that was a great run off right tackle there.
You're going to see it on the video, guys. This is not going to be an easy offense to call. The way they direct snap and throw the ball and move the ball around, which is why they win.
That's going to be a false start, it looks like, on the offense there. Or a legal shift. Yep, there he goes. There's the call by the ref. They're going to back him up 4 here.
I know Coach Yeager's usually out here. It's been an interesting year with the COVID stuff, and 2020 for everybody's been trying, but I think we've done a good job in this program of trying to keep everybody safe and follow the rules. I know it's been tough on a couple of kids.
Hats off to NBA for pulling this off, guys.
We've had brothers and sisters that
there's Singley. Looks like he picked up about 3 or 4 yards off the right end.
I know NBA.
Be 2nd down.
it's been a good program this year, and I know they've had some kids whose older sisters at school had an exposure, and then you had a 5th grade boy can't play football for 2 weeks, and everybody's done a really good job of rolling with it, which I think helps bring the community together. And I think,
Absolutely.
we're only going to be stronger
agree
for
with
it.
you, Kevin.
Coach Yeager's been out to watch the boys some. Here we go, going around
So
the corner.
Singley again up the
Number
middle.
20.
He's going to be marked down just short.
Oh, first and goal.
Be first and goal. About a 12-yard run by number 20, Henry Singley. He's a first-year player. Has had a really good season over here. Of course, when you're running behind Jack Staples and Stephen Brown, it's tough not to.
That's
Can't
right.
say enough about those guys and the season they've had up front.
There you go, touchdown.
That'd be a touchdown on the Vikings. They'll take the lead 6-0 here. Extra point pending. Who's going to come in and kick
Miller
that PAT?
Teague for the touchdown. Let's see what they give him here. Again, going for 2 just makes sense in this league.
They do. They're going to go for 2.
Get the momentum while you can.
Look, the folks working the dial down, they're supposed to dial it to 2 so that the people in the press box like us know they're going for 2.
That's right.
I didn't know they could go for 4.
Hey, we'll take it. Here we go. Quick
Now
snap.
it's going to be Joshua Holloway off left end. He's going to get in the end zone there.
That's it.
That's going to be an
Quick run.
8-0 lead to start off the first quarter for the Vikings.
I'll tell you, in
8-0.
this league, if you don't stop, once these boys get open in the flats with the amount of speed and talent these running backs have, if you can't stop them up front or confuse their offense, it's really hard to not have a 15, 20, or 60-yard run.
Well, that's what's going to be key for the Vikings. They're going to have to contain Jackson Snyder, who's, like I said, probably the fastest kid in the league. And if he can get to the edge, he'll score on them. But if they can keep him contained,
That's right.
it's going to be.
Well, in our game, Alex Long had some hands too. I mean, he just caught some balls.
Absolutely.
You couldn't help but cheer for him, even if they're on the other team.
Oh, wait, so they called a penalty just on
They
the
sure did.
Vikings,
Moved
I
them
guess.
back.
We totally missed that. They're going to stop them here, so it's going to be 6-0. I didn't see any laundry over there.
Number 22 in for the
That's
tackle.
Yates Yarbrough there on the
Yates
stop.
Yarbrough. Big hit.
So he stopped him there. So let's correct ourselves here, and it's going to be a 6-0 first quarter lead for the Vikings. And the Chiefs will take possession here. Ball starts on the 30-yard line. For those who don't know, we play an 80-yard field here. Midfield is the 40-yard line.
We'll have to give our commissioner a hard time here for giving us number 88 as Yates. It's going to be Yates is number 22.
Yeah, he's number 22.
I think this is his third Super Bowl, as a matter of
That's
fact.
right. He's played all 3 years. There's only
he's
about
playing
16
Pro Bowl
kids.
here, isn't he?
That's right.
That's right. There's only 16
There's about
total
16
that
kids
say
that have
they've even
played
3
third
years.
through fifth, and my hat's off to those kids for getting out and competing and playing some football. So here go the Chiefs starting here, 1st and 10 from their own 30. We're going to get another false start. That's 2 false starts in a row on 1st down for the Chiefs. If that continues, they're going to have a tough time competing in this game. They got to clean that up. I know TJ's over there jumping up and down.
Taking the snap.
So they're going to back him up 4 yards.
Are they running Alex at center? Looks like it. Alex is going to deliver the snap.
They're going to try to get some splits here and penetrate the middle here, since you can't line up, head up the nose guard.
Number 3 going in motion, Conwell Courts. Here he goes. Oh, tripped up in the backfield. Man, he had some green. There was some daylight there.
Just took a little long to develop right there. If they had hit the hole a little quicker, it looks like he could have at least, gotten to that daylight area there. I saw the opening.
I think Tyler's going to have to just calm everybody down a little bit. Say, look, boys, it's all about having some fun. The more fun you have, the more you're going to win, for sure. Looks like number 14's coming in for the Chiefs, Brock Wilkinson.
And I'll say number 12, Bryant Cloud, is out with a concussion, so he will. That's a loss for the Chiefs, not having him in the game.
Well, we certainly hope he is healthy and good to go. Like I said, the important thing is they come back next year to play again, not get injured. Oh, ball's up. Nice catch.
That was Jackson Snyder on the receiving end there.
And let's see, number 23. We got Hughes Pardue for the throw. Or is that 22? Is that Yates or Hughes? Either way, they were both in the backfield, and that was a heck of a throw, and Snyder pulled it down.
Well, with that play, that gives the Chiefs their first down of the game. 1st and 10 from their 38. Time of possession is going to be key here for them. They're going to need to make a drive here and punch it in.
Number 22, Davis White back at safety. Number 20, Henry Singley, cornerback.
It's like the reverse to Hughes Pardue, number 23. If he can get the edge, that good containment over there by number 25. That's Hudson Williams on the stop. He made a great tackle to save what would be a good gain by Hughes Pardue there. That's the Biggie Smalls kid we're talking about.
Well, and I love his comment. What I learned, how to tackle like a boss. I think he did it right there. That was a way to contain and wrap up. I think a lot of that actually does need to give Coach Yeager some credit. He did a lot of coaching and teaching for the coaches this year on the grab and roll, wrap and roll tackle, which I think some of these kids are starting to figure out and really starting to play behind their pads, which gets exciting when these kids just get full speed and enjoy it. Snap. Jackson Snyder's going to carry it.
Flag on the play. Looks like we're going to have a holding penalty is my guess here. They don't really – it's a hold on the Chiefs. You know, they don't really call those that much in the regular season, but they start calling it here now. So, you know, they're going to back them up, I guess, 8 yards on a holding penalty.
That's right. I know number 68, Jack DeBettis, is on the line for the Chiefs. This is also his 3rd Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So we got a few veteran players out here in the 5th grade. Alex Long snapping the ball at DeMedicis. Seligson.
Oh, we got 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. You got the Vikings up 6-0 on the Chiefs. Chiefs have got a 2nd and 18, which is like a 2nd and 20 in this league, but 2nd and 18, here we go, and they're going to take the snap here. That's going to be Hughes Pardue up the middle, earning some tough yards. He's going to we'll give him 2 or 3 yards. Looks like we're going to give him 3 yards up the middle, run by Hughes Pardue. Stopped by a host of Vikings there.
I know we had, let's see. Miller Teague was in on the tackle.
Jack Naismith.
We're down to 42 seconds in the first quarter. Chiefs coming to the line. 3rd and 14, 13.
You got Alex Smith wide left over there in a potential pass play situation with 3rd and long here.
It's like we moved Braxton Seligson in to snap the ball. Snyder's got
Reverse.
it.
That's stop. They got it contained there. The Vikings are going to drop him for a loss there. They ran
number 5.
56, Jack Staples in on that play. That was
there we go.
Made that tough right there. So that's the end of the first quarter there. And we'll pause for station identification.
Looks like the Chiefs are going to take the punt. Let's get the Vikings back in their own, down to their own 40.
Yeah, it's a 30-yard move, you know, to flip the field.
Here we go.
25 yards, sorry.
1st and 10 for the Vikings. We got William Reeves over the ball for the snap.
I'd say start of the second quarter.
Ball is back. Looks like
Joshua Holloway off left end. They're
it.
going to get him wrapped up, bring him down.
We got number 22.
I think they're going to give him 1 yard on that play.
Yarborough, Alex Long, and And Jack DeMetis is in on the tackle on that one. This is a tough year, the weight limit, and some of these boys have to play the line. But you got guys like Jack Staples, Jack DeMetis that are just such versatile players. These guys are making hits out in the flats. They're making hits inside. I think, here we go. Vikings, looks like they got daylight.
Henry Singley, number 20, up the middle.
Driving those legs, getting the yards.
A little over 20-yard gain there for Henry Singley. That was a nice run. They hit the hole pretty quick on that one.
Like the defensive backs for the Chiefs are going to have the work cut out for them. We got Bryant, or number 19. 18,
Miller Teague up the middle.
Oh.
Him and Jackson Snyder's going to come close, but not going to get there. That's a touchdown for the Vikings. Number 27, Miller Teague. 25-yard gain right up the middle.
I think this is Miller's third season too. Granted, I guess if your dad's going to be the commissioner, you're going to be playing all 3 seasons. So Miller's been in the grind.
So your score is 12-0 Vikings, and they're going to take this untimed down and go for 2 from the 5-yard line here. Sometimes they'll throw a pass on these 2-point conversions, and let's see if they're going to try that or they're going to run the ball. Let's see. Looks like he's going to run it singly around the end, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds short. So that's going to be a
way to go.
No good on the conversion there.
Looks like John Allen Cloud for the stop. I thought.
Yeah, John Allen's a good player. This is the first year he's played football, and he's had a really good season. He's played defensive back and had some interceptions and broken up a lot of passes. He also lives across the street from me, and James likes to go down there and eat their food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is the year where these boys suddenly decide that they're going to all start growing at 9 inches and eating. I fix more food on a weekend, and it's humanly possible.
Those grocery bills just grow and grow.
We ought to get a special shout out to the Piggly Wiggly in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Publix, right? Maybe they can sponsor us next year and give us some vouchers.
That's right.
We feed these monsters. Number 23.
He's Pardue in motion. He's going to do the reverse end around.
The ball.
It's a good stop by number 20 there, Henry Singley. Gets up a little bit slow. Looks like
came up slow, holding his shoulder.
Arm was hurting him a little bit, but he's toughing it out. And
number 10,
2-yard gain by Hughes Pardue there.
Jack Naismith quick to get over there. Had hands on it. Miller Teague. As tough as it is to watch this Vikings offense, big shout out to our videographer here and the company putting this together for y'all, DCE Productions. They, thank goodness they got the Zoom screen for us so we can get the numbers out there. And of course, apologize to the mamas out there if we don't get the little ones' numbers right. Just know that we love you. It meant to.
Jackson Snyder is going to get contained over here. It looks like he ran into his own man, but it was Henry Singley that set the edge there and made the play for about a 2-yard loss. So this is going to come back to be 3rd and 8. Yeah, they're going to mark him back. Yeah, 3rd and 8. So they've got their work cut out of them to score. I mean, they really have only had 1 first down so far. The Vikings defense has been pretty tough.
It really has. I think the Chiefs keep changing it up, bringing in somebody different to snap. I think they at least are trying to disrupt the flow, and let's see if they can't get it together. Here comes Brock Wilkinson in with the play again. The wind's picking up.
He's a first-year player, that Brock Wilkinson. Says he's a key blocker for the Chiefs this year.
Ultimately, he wants to play for the NFL or be a 5-star general in the U.S. Army.
Okay.
Man, either way, son, that's our ambitions, and I hope you get there. Number 1, Jackson Snyder taking the ball.
He's got the edge this time. Stopped. He's going to be just short of the first down, looks like.
Looks like his own blockers just got one step ahead of him, and he ended up stepping up, trying to get around him. And
it's going to be fourth and a long two. Fourth and a long two.
Knowing Tyler, I think I'll be surprised if we don't try to draw him off here, and we'll see what he does after that. And we got all the cheerleaders out today. Both teams look like they got a full squad. They're all decked out in their Mountain Brook finest.
Yeah, the fall's here. You see a little sweatshirts and leggings out there.
I'm telling you.
Keeping these little kids warm out there. So we got fourth and a long two. Chiefs set to take the snap here. We got a timeout. Chiefs. Timeout Chiefs. So we'll take a pause here.
Yep. Let's see if they punt on this one.
I don't think they will. I think they'll take their chances and go for it on this one.
I saw him calling. It's like Jackson Haynes and a couple others on the sideline. He's bringing everybody in to give them a little pep talk before they make the push. While we're in the timeout, we've got cheerleaders for the Chiefs are Claire Adams, Grace Biddick, Till Baggett, Maddie Gunn, Brooklyn Seligson, Whiting Drew, Kate Emanuelson, Ella Price, and Pierce Capel. Vikings cheerleaders, Parrish Pounds, Charlotte Reed, Elle Nielsen, Callie Bearden, Lucy Gunn, Arden Turnbull, Loveless Faust, Katya, I'm not even going to try that one, and Ruth Branham. And I apologize, but I'm going to mess it up. Katya Ergieva, and I hope I got that right.
So that was a first down for the Chiefs there. Huge first down. That timeout paid off for Coach Tyler Johnson and the Chiefs. They get a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10 from their own 39.
Chiefs on the line. Number 14, Brock Wilkinson on the ball. Snap back to Jackson Snyder's behind in the backfield.
Hughes Pardue's in motion there. It's a
23's
fake
in
Hughes
motion.
Pardue. Passes to Alex Long. Completed. Completed.
Look at that. First down,
and 10.
Chiefs.
They're on their own 47-yard line there. That was a good pass by Jackson Snyder on the 9 route by Alex Long, and he hauled it in.
I'll tell you what, you can see the athleticism in some of these boys, and I just think some of them, it's funny to watch. Everybody's growing so fast, it takes a little while to grow into those big feet and those big bodies. I know mine had the same problem, and man, once they do, you can just tell somebody like Alex Long is going to be a player. He's been running the ball. He's been a key on defense this year. He's been quick to catch stuff that most aren't, and it'll be good to see how far this boy goes.
Yeah, we're coming up to 4 minutes here in the second quarter here. 1st and 10 Chiefs. Hughes Pardue in motion. It's an inside handoff fake, but we're going to call a false start again on the Chiefs. That's the 3rd one of the day. It's just killing them right there.
They cannot win this game if they're going to end up with 100 yards and penalties.
They've been a pretty disciplined team this year. It's kind of surprising, but when you get in this Super Bowl, nerves get a little edgier, and you can make some mental mistakes that you don't normally make.
Without a doubt. So we got Hudson Williams, we've got Henry Singley, and let's see who's playing free safety for the Vikings there.
That's Davis White, number 22 out there, and he's pretty darn good safety. I think he's got about 4 interceptions this year. Not quite sure. I know he had 1 or 2 in a game against us this year.
They got Neesmith and Teague at linebackers.
They're the linebackers, that's right.
We got a good setup.
A strong
Vikings defense.
Oh, they're going to do it again.
Boys.
False start again on the Chiefs. This is just not working real well for those guys right now. Bless their hearts.
I'll have to put some receivers' feet in concrete out here. So hold the line, boys. Looks like we're going to be 1st and 20 or 18, I guess.
Yeah.
18.
First and 20, but first and 18 in this league.
Clock's running. Looks like we're stopping the clock. What's going on?
There's a stop and play here. I don't know if the referee's checking on somebody in the huddle there.
I think we're tying shoes. Okay, Brock Wilkinson's back over the ball for the snap.
Again.
Let's see the rest of the line. We got Jack DeMedicis. Got Jackson Haynes. Once we got on the line. 23, we got Hughes Pardue. He's in the backfield.
You know, the Chiefs are starting to get a little bit of momentum. Had 2 first downs in a row and a big gain on the pass play, and they've come back with 3 straight false starts that have just pushed them back, and it's just going to make it tough for them to,
Sure is.
to overcome these penalties. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Almost
That
got
was a
another
false
one, that
start
one.
there, too. They just missed it. Incomplete pass there. The whole play was kind of off timing there at first because the Chiefs jumped for the 4th straight time. They just let them get by with that one.
They did. I know we watched, you got Shep Ray, Jack DeMedicis on the line with Brock, and they've been actually pretty tight, not many movements. Looks like we got the receivers in the backfield a little excited today. We'll see if Tyler doesn't try to calm them down at halftime a little bit.
Timeout on the field. We've got the 2-minute warning here. 2 minutes left in the second half. You got the Vikings up 12-0.
Direct snap. Jackson Snyder's going to keep it. He's going to get stopped in the backfield.
Yeah, that's just not going to work against this Vikings defense with the way they set the edge. Chuck Bowers has done such a great job coaching these kids the fundamentals from setting the edge, blocking and tackling, and if they don't do something different to get Jackson loose, it's going to be a long day.
That looks like we had number 56, Jack Staples, in for the stop. I think that's going to be something we're probably going to hear all the way through high school.
Absolutely. He's a great player.
I know he's got
knows
comes from
the
a great
game.
family, great parents. Jack's just a good kid, too. Really, I hope he doesn't get mad. He's a nice kid, such a nice kid. And, man, you can put a football helmet on him, and that boy gets tough.
Now,
which
James
is what you
loves
always
him,
want to see.
and he's a heck of a ball player. It's Hughes Pardue up the middle, tough yards there. Jack Staples on the tackle with a host of other Vikings, and that's going to stop them on 3rd down to make it 4th and forever for the Chiefs. 4th and forever.
Built a brick wall. He wasn't getting through on that one.
I think they're going to need to punt this one again to at least make the field long.
56 seconds to the half. I don't think I'd want to get down another.
I agree. I think strategy-wise, he's got to do that. I see TJ over there getting in their face about jumping off sides. You can almost see the spit coming out of his mouth. He's so angry right now.
You know, it's been, what, 40? They got 50 yards by now. They're down on
yeah, on 4-yard penalties. It's just it's
25.
a tough.
I guess you're right. 4. I keep thinking 4.
Yeah, it's tough to overcome that for sure.
20, 24, almost 30 yards out of it.
Well, they had a holding penalty as well.
That's
you
right.
know, so there's a.
You can't give the Vikings anything this year.
You can't.
That
You
team,
can't.
you just cannot give them.
They have to play a perfect game, and so far it's been I'd say, iffy at best for the Chiefs as far as their effort and how they're playing here. So they're winding the clock here on the second quarter, which I don't see how they do that because it's a possession change. It's not supposed to start until the ball is snapped.
I agree.
These referees here just don't quite get it.
I think they're responsible for keeping the game moving and trying to get us into the next one. But this is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We got to tighten
Call
up.
it right.
That's right. Now he's doing it. He gave us the start the clock on the snap motion, and there it goes.
That's Miller Teague around right in. He's going to be stopped by a host of Vikings.
23.
Hughes Pardue, number 23. Number 11, John Allen Cloud in there on that stop.
And number 1, is it number 1, Jackson Snyder over there?
He's usually all over the field.
Let's see. We've got
30 seconds and counting down here. The Vikings will go on second down.
Thomas Courts playing for
Joshua Holloway. They've got him down, but that's after a 12-yard gain.
Alex Long with the stop.
Be 1st and 8
brought down from
for
behind.
the Vikings. Timeout, Vikings. Got 21 seconds left in the game. Coach Bowers called timeout. They've got one more left. You get 2 timeouts per half in 5th grade football. So they have one left, and we'll see if they get out of their element and maybe try to throw a pass, because if it's an incompletion, the clock will stop, or if it's a game, they can, stop it on the chains and maybe call timeout and get another shot at the end zone here. But they've got a long way to go. 49 yards out. First and 10.
They don't take it to the air here. They're tight. It's a real tight offense. Everybody's piled up.
Singly pass.
Singley's taking the pass and
he's
connects.
Wide open. That was number 10 that caught that pass, Jack Naismith, for a little over 20-yard gain. That's right. Good play. The clock stops on until the ball's spotted. And
let's see what they come up with here. Here we go.
They'll reset it. It winds again. It's a fumble on the play. They're going to call timeout here.
Oh, yeah. He's going to tell them to spike it.
Do they not have timeouts?
I guess not.
Yeah, they're going to run out of time.
They're going to run out of time.
That'll be halftime here at Mountain Brook High School, Spartan Field. At halftime, Vikings 12, Chiefs 0.
Let's welcome the Vikings cheerleaders to the field. Let's give a hand for the Vikings cheerleaders. They are Parrish Pounds, Charlotte Reed, Ellie Nielsen, Callie Bearden, Lucy Gunn, Arden Turnbull, Loveless Faust, Katia Evergida, and Ruth Bronnen. Let's welcome to the Chiefs cheerleaders, Claire Adams, Gracie Bitchick, Teal Baggett, Maddie Gunn, Brooklyn Seligenson, Whiting Drew, Kate Emanuelson, and Ella Price.
Looks like we're back from short halftime. Beautiful sunset over Mountain Brook High School as we come into the start of the second half. Still Vikings up 12, Chiefs trying to prevent that shutout.
Yeah, so we're going to start the third quarter off here. Vikings 12, Chiefs nothing. And we're in play here with a little reverse. That's Joshua Holloway with a fake. Carried out a nice fake up there, but they stuffed him up the middle there.
I know their big dog, 67, Jackson Haynes, in on the tackle. Number 68,
Jack DeMedicis.
DeMedicis in on the tackle.
Number
Alex
3,
in there,
Conwell,
number 3.
Courts, they're all in there.
Courts boys. Like I said, this is it's a crazy year. We got 5 sets of twins in this grade. And it's like 4 of them ended up in this game. The Browns, the Reeves, the Courts, and the Clouds. Oh, right up the middle and got some yardage out of it. Alex Long with the tackle.
Henry Singley with the first down gain off a right tackle.
Number 68, it's DeMedicis, isn't it?
And
Jack
he's led up
DeMedicis.
front by Jack Staples and Stephen Brown, anchoring that line for the Vikings.
Snapping the ball for them is that William Reeves? Hold on, let's look and see. It's either Davis
Joshua
White.
Holloway off left end. He's going to be stopped by Hughes Pardue, but that's after a 7-yard gain. They're
That
going
may
to
be
call
the
him
first
just a
down.
little shy, looks like, from the marker here.
Yep.
So it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Vikings. They're on the ball, rolling.
Yeah, it is. Number 42, William Reeves with the snap. Where it goes, nobody knows. This one's going right up the gut.
Alex Long on the stop for the Chiefs. 1st down and 10, Vikings. 1st down and 8, excuse me.
That's
I got to
right.
get that
I know.
right.
It's so hard in this league. I always love it when the cheerleaders, their cheer's always 1st and 10, so everybody does it.
Yeah.
Chiefs, there we go. Quick snap.
Singley around the corner. He's stopped by Jackson Snyder, containing out there. Nice play by number 1, Jackson Snyder on the Chiefs with the solo tackle there. 2-yard gain by Singley off a right end there, but we'll have a 2nd and 6.
John Allen. Got John Allen Cloud.
He's wearing my number 11 out there.
right.
You know he's going to be playing good today.
That's right. Let's see, on the Viking side, you got Colin Ball. You got
Oops,
Stephen Brown.
looks like the Chiefs jumped again offside. That's going to be called on Hughes Pardue right there, unfortunately. Just a little eager on that snap count. He was trying to make a rush, and it's going to cost him 4 yards. 2nd and 2 now. These penalties are killing the Chiefs, Kevin.
It really is. You got, let's see, guard and tackle on this side. We got Hudson Williams and looks like Stephen Brown, Jack Staples on the other side. Playing tight end out there. Nope, coming around again. Just going to keep hammering this run. Jackson Snyder's getting a little fired up with the takedown there. Number 20, Henry Singley carrying the ball.
Yeah, it was Jackson Snyder and Alex Long on the stop there together, and you can see the frustration right now setting in. 1st and 8 for the Vikings.
Tyler does a good job of the pep talk. Well, let's hope he can get them reined in a little bit and put the stop on these boys, because if you're going to let them run the ball this way, it's going to be a tough game. Number 27's broken.
Miller Teague
Miller
off.
Teague's gone for the touchdown. What a run. That was a great hustle. Miller kept his head down. He played that fake off so well. That was hard for even us to see.
Yeah, so Miller Teague scored on about a 12-yard scamper off a left end. Brings the score 18. Vikings, Chiefs 0. They're going to go for looks like, are they going for 2? Yeah, they're going to go for 2. This is an untimed down. 2-point attempt. It's going to be that pass play. The receiver fell down, and he ran it, and they're going to stop him again. That's 3 straight conversions the Chiefs have stopped him on.
He had his legs moving, but they just couldn't come up with it. We had, it's like Alex Long and 68, Jack DeMedicis on the stop. We had the linebackers playing in tight. The Vikings just run such a compact offense. It's so hard to see we've seen it before. You can get those three in the backfield and direct snap to any one of them to make the play. You've just got to blitz and blitz hard. I think the Chiefs are going to start getting a little more aggressive. It's a good turnout tonight. You know, even for the rest of our teams, I can look down there now and see a lot of our parents down there supporting the program.
Yeah, and I see a lot of other kids from some of the other football teams that
yeah, there must be 20 of them
out
down there
supporting their friends and watching them play in the Super Bowl and supporting them.
Chiefs off to run.
That's Jackson Snyder.
Picked up 5, 6.
I think they're going to give him 4 on that, Kevin. He needed 5, but they're going to give him 4. Be second down for the Chiefs. Got number 1, A.J. Adams, great little kid out there. He is
defensive tackle.
Yeah, he's just a can't say enough about that young man. He's improved so much this year. So
he
much.
had a big play last year. Yeah, at least I know 1 touchdown that was a big one, and I think he's AJ wants to be a doctor or a teacher when he grows up. Can't beat that.
Yeah,
stood up too soon. Come on, guys.
I think that's the 6th false start on the Chiefs today.
Yep.
Maybe 7 or 9. It's gotten so high I can't keep count like that anymore.
There's a lot of
second down and 8. So that just negates the good positive yardage gain that Jackson Snyder had. So second and 8 here. 5 minutes and 25 seconds in the third quarter, excuse me. Chiefs set on the ball here.
Got number.
They need to hurry up. I mean, they've kind of made a living this year by time of possession and running the plays. You got Alex Long at center this time.
I just don't think we really ran or watched the play clock this year, and it's made for less action, and I think that's cost some people. Jackson's going to hold it again, take it. Looks like I don't know. They better push him. I think he's
They're
close.
giving him the first down right there. And that was a heck of a run. About a 9-yard gain for Jackson Snyder off the middle, following Alex Long, and I think Shep Ray up there blocking.
That's right. Jackson's favorite person, Barry Sanders, favorite athlete.
I respect that.
He ran like that, didn't he? He kept his feet moving on that one for sure.
First and 8 for the Chiefs. 4 minutes in the game. Third quarter.
Number 3, Conwell Courts in motion for the Chiefs. Wide
number
open
12
on this side.
is going to sack by number
Colin
11,
Ball.
Colin Ball, who's played a great season at defensive end this year for the Vikings. Can't say enough about that young man.
Boy was at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade last year. So that was one of his favorite events. Julio Jones is his favorite athlete.
He came around the end like Julio Jones and made that stop right there.
Quick feet.
Colin Ball, let's give that kid a high five on that play. That was a 6-yard loss, tackle for a loss by Colin Ball.
Got number 12 in the backfield for the Chiefs right now. Bryant Cloud, favorite athlete, Tom Brady. Wants to play pro basketball when he grows up. Time to take that shot here. Number 1, Jackson Snyder with the carry. Shaking tackles. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe +1.
Yeah, that was about a 7-yard gain. Tough yards by Jackson Snyder. He
gives him 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Richmond Brown with the stop. Richmond wants to be a sports announcer when he grows up. Favorite athlete, Lamar Jackson. His first year.
Lamar.
Joins his twin brother, Stephen. He's actually older than Stephen Brown. Give him the credit. It might be a minute, but it's a minute, right? He will point that out to him his whole life.
That's another one of those twin combinations in the twin Super Bowl that we're watching. Timeout on the field. All right, the Vikings set here on 3rd down and 6. And they're going to have another false start and just shoot themselves right in the foot over there. This has got to be frustrating for
Tyler's
Coach over there. I think he just called timeout, and I think he's just livid right now. I can't see what he's saying because he's got his mask over his face, but thank goodness.
That's right. He's holding his head. You know it's not I love you right now.
Definitely not.
In the backfield, you got Hughes Pardue and Yates Yarborough for the Chiefs. Yates wants to own Crestline Bagel like his parents. Not a bad, loves math, Auburn football. Kerry Johnson, favorites Hughes. Hughes wants to be an NFL running back. Christian McCaffrey's his favorite player. Loves fishing and heading to the beach. What don't we all?
Yeah, man.
If I could make a living out of those two, I would be a wealthy man.
Yes, sir.
Looks like the Vikings are going to rest, while they're on defense, they're going to rest Davis Reeves, William Reeves, and Cole Gresham. Looks like Coach is starting to switch up and rotate some boys in to keep them fresh. Jackson Snyder.
Jackson Snyder with a huge gain of 15 yards, and he loses.
And turned over to the Vikings.
You hate to see that. He lost the ball right before he came down.
Great run, too.
And it's going to turn the ball back over to the Vikings right there after a really nice run.
Reeves twins are back in. Davis, big Lamar Jackson fan, wants to be an officer in the Air Force. And a drummer. Gotta love that. William Reeves, big Patrick Mahomes fan. Neighbor to Mac Hereford, who played at Alabama. And an Alabama golfer is now on the PGA Tour, too. And they get some athletes in their neighborhood. Man.
And Miller Teague takes it off left tackle off the middle.
Charlie Norton.
Confusing play right there. Miller Teague gained 12 yards, 1st and 8.
Charlie Norton, big stop there. Derrick Henry fan.
Yeah, Charlie Norton's a good young player. He was on our team last year, first-year player last year. This is his 2nd year playing football, and he's a really good little kid and is not afraid to put his nose in there.
Reversed. Jack Naismith takes the ball. Looks like he's going to pick up about 15.
Yeah, Jackson Snyder on the nice lick down there. Good hit down there by Jackson Snyder, only it was 15 yards downfield. There's a flag on the play here. Let's see what the call is.
Brings it back. Man, we'll give Jack credit for that run.
Call it.
Holding on the offense, bringing it back.
Yep. So they'll push them back. It'll be 1st and 16. 1st and 16 for the Vikings as they're pushing them back in their own territory on their 32-yard line. Just under a minute left to play in the 3rd quarter here at the 5th grade Super Bowl. Jackson Snyder out there on the stop on number 20, Henry Singley. Gain of about 8 yards. Gonna give him 7 or 8 yards on that one.
Henry's a big Clemson fan, Trevor Lawrence fan, and it looks like his grandfather coached at Clemson, as a matter of fact.
Football in the family right there. 2nd and 9.
Line settles in.
Come off there, Singley again off the right tackle. Cut it back up the middle for about a 7-yard gain there. They're going to be a little short here. 3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 2, and that's going to probably take us on into the 4th quarter, excuse me.
4
into the 3rd quarter.
Unless they can get a snap off, they're not going to stop the clock, and that's it. We're now in the 4th quarter.
So, yeah, it's into the 3rd quarter there. The Vikings 18, the Chiefs 0, and you know, the Vikings really have control of this game. The Chiefs have just really shot themselves in the foot, if I was to say anything. They've had some opportunities and they've had some chances to get the momentum and do some positive plays, and have just been shooting themselves in the foot with penalties over and over.
I think the Vikings, if they just run such a unique offense, you almost are forced to blitz your linebackers and really develop your defensive backs to cover, because if you can't blitz and break up the Vikings offense behind the line or before it starts, once they develop, you're not stopping them. Yeah. I think it's been since, I know my oldest has been.
You know, the Vikings are the best tackling team by far in the league. I can't say enough about Chuck Bowers.
They're not going to give it. They're going to give it to you. You're going to earn it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Chuck Bowers and Doug Grant have done a great job teaching these kids the basics on tackling and blocking, and it shows.
That's right.
Singly up the middle.
The middle again. But, hey, they plugged a hole in that one.
It's going to be a first down. Clock running now. We're just under 10 minutes in the fourth quarter.
Charlie Norton with the stop on that one, and number 3, Conwell Courts.
That's Conwell Courts there. We've called his name a few times today.
Yeah. Taking it to the outside. Well, turned it back up. And we have, let's see, Alex Long and DeMedicis. Jack DeMedicis on that one. Wants to be a doctor when he grows up. 6-time state champ wrestler with my youngest. I know he's a beast on the mat.
Yes, sir.
Little pause
Joshua
and go.
Holloway on the carry. Play gained about 4 yards, looked like there, but it's going to be another first down again for the Vikings as they keep the chains moving and the clock rolling, and they're now inside their 20-yard line, which would be the 5th grade red zone.
That's right. The Vikings just keep tightening it up. Looks like that's going to be a direct snap to the fullback. That's funny. They play that third quarterback plays more like a fullback, and I mean
that was Miller Teague up the middle,
taking it up the middle.
6 or 7 there, give him 7 yards up there up the middle on that gain. That'll put them just outside the 10-yard line.
Swapping out Jackson Haynes and Shep Ray, it looks like maybe.
Yeah, you got Yates, Yarbrough, and Alex Long on the end. Watching that football is not to jump. And there's Henry Singley going up the middle. It looks like he's going to get in there for a touchdown there.
Looks like he's got it.
Touchdown, Henry Singley, number 20 for the Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown today.
Thomas Courts was there. It's just a little tough to get.
Yeah, that'll bring the score to 24 for the Vikings, 0 for the Chiefs, and they'll have a 2-point conversion. They failed to get a 2-point conversion today.
They have not been converting on extra points today. I think the Legion of Boom, as they call the Courts twins there. Thomas was there. He almost had him.
We got the lights on here at Spartan Field now, so the kids are getting to play under the big lights.
Ooh, stopped in the back. They're not going to turn this one around either. Let's see, who's that? Number 32. I said 32.
So the Vikings failed to score on their 2-point try, and the score is 24 for the Vikings, 0 for the Chiefs, and they'll start the ball on their own 30-yard line right here in front of us. Again, unless if they can't get some of these mental errors cleaned up and at least put the ball in the end zone one time.
You know, if they played their defense the way they play their goal line, it might be a different game. It's time to see the Chiefs turn it up. I think they're just going to have to start stuffing it in the middle.
Okay.
There we go. Wow, what a great run, great tackle. Jackson Snyder broke to the outside, but
it was Henry Singley on the tackle out there at cornerback over there.
Henry and Is that Davis? Davis.
Got a player injured on the play. Was that Jackson Snyder down over there? I can't see.
Thanks to Children's of Alabama and other programs for sending our medical officers out to watch these games and assist when things come up like this. Of course, that's one good thing about playing in Mountain Brook. We got some of the world's best orthopedics and surgeons and physicians are always the parents on these teams. I think we had 4 doctors on our teams and on our team this year, and without naming names, we'll just say that at least one of them is the team doctor for more than a few teams in this state. One, I think, has like 17 national championships or whatever they claim.
And we have to say thank you to those guys out there too. You know who you are.
That's right. Everybody's taking a knee now. Let's see. Hopefully it's just a
Like he got the wind knocked out of him. That's what I'm thinking. He's up.
Tyler's pacing. And he's up. That's a good sign.
That was Jackson
Snyder's
Snyder.
walking
He was
off.
up. Looks like he had the wind knocked out of him, and he's going to be okay. We'll have to give that boy a high five and hope he gets back into action here soon.
He's walking. Looks like they're going to take a look at him for a minute and then decide.
So with 7 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Fourth quarter, you got the Vikings up 24 over the Chiefs with 0. And we still got an injury timeout here. They should get us back into action here shortly. Looks like
he's going to be okay. Jackson Snyder's up, walked off.
Yeah, Alex Long taking the snap for the Chiefs. He's going wide right over there. Going to be stopped by Miller Teague on the edge over there, and flag on the play. He's throwing the laundry around out there. That guy's going to call holding on the Chiefs.
Oh, man. Not what they needed right here.
No.
Number 22, Davis White playing safety. Saw him heading over there. 25, Hudson Williams on the Vikings backfield, or defensive backs.
Number
Hudson
20,
Williams.
Henry Singley. We've said his name a lot today.
Right. I love Hudson. Says he doesn't really have a favorite athlete, but he sure does like his mom a lot. That's a boy after my own heart. Good job,
Yeah,
Hudson.
well, you know, when he gets older and has girlfriends, they'll probably like that too.
That's right. That's right. Number 22, Davis White, wants to be an architect, loves Alabama history, basketball, golf, and flipping on the trampoline.
7 minutes and counting here in the fourth quarter of the fifth grade Super Bowl. Chiefs will start the ball here. It's going to be 2nd and 20 after the holding penalty. It's going to be Hughes Pardue up the middle for about a 7-yard gain. Hughes is a great running back and has really played well for the Chiefs this year. Can't say enough about that kid. He, like I said, last year he was on my team and had the hardest hit.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, on somebody last year, I can't remember who it was, but laid him out about here on the 40-yard line. And, I mean, they didn't get up for about 2 minutes. I mean, it was a huge angle tackle. I still remember that play. Every time I see him, I like to congratulate him on that hit.
Give him a little attaboy on that one.
That's right.
My high school coach used to say, I saw snot bubbles on that one. You hit somebody hard enough to make them
3rd and 11 here for the Chiefs.
Looks like we're going up the gut again. Singley.
Hughes Pardue.
Oh, Pardue taking it. Looks like, he almost got it.
I think they're going to give it to him.
Oh, man.
He might be a little bit shy. Let's see what they do.
It's going to be 4th and 1. They're going to measure.
Timeout for a measurement. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Vikings leading the Chiefs 24-0.
I don't know. It's going to be a matter of where he grabs the chain. I hate to say it. It's just that close.
Well, you got these
And
Jaguar
if he's back behind
coaching staff on the chains. We didn't catch a break all year, so I'm going to say that it's going to be a little bit shy.
I think they'll end up being shy by about 3 inches. Oh,
No,
he's
they're
putting it
gonna
down.
give it
We'll
to him.
see. It's going to be real close. Oh,
He's
man.
short.
He's short. I mean, short by inches.
On a next play here, Kevin, you just got to go right up the middle here and take the yard. I mean, you can't go line up on the nose
Tyler
guard.
can't
so.
get fancy.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are just going to have to start playing some head-up football. Defense is just going to have to start blitzing. We've got to see some cornerbacks blitzing and get these safeties and linebackers to start covering. If you want to win different, you got to play different. I think the Vikings' offense has just been so tight this year. It's been hard to beat. And, I mean, I know both of us are coming from teams that aren't in the Super Bowl this year, and we just couldn't stop them. And, watching it from up here, it's easy to comment for sure. And I know being down on the field for the boys, it's tougher, but it's just such a tight offense. If you're not blowing it up behind
What's
the line.
going on here? What they call?
No way we're going to have another penalty. We got to.
False start on the Chiefs.
On the Chiefs. Gosh.
Fourth and one, and I don't know what was going on
went
down
to
there.
Fourth and 5.
The referees kind of confused everybody down there. I thought that kind of confused the Chiefs, and they weren't set up, and they did not get set before we tried to snap the ball there.
I'll applaud the program. They're doing a good job of trying to teach the boys fundamentals, but I think it needs to be a little more in the practice realm than calling them for not being set and hands down.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. Without your quarterback in there calling the signals, though, it's kind of tough to
They're going to get it again.
do that. They've got somebody else, with a different cadence in there,
That's
and it
right.
just kind of messes everything up. It gets a lot tougher when you're, especially at this age.
They're going to draw them back. I think Tyler's going to have to punt.
That'd be the 11th false start call on the Chiefs today.
That's
That's
tough to
44
overcome,
penalty
guys.
yards just in false starts.
You
That's
can't hand a team like the Vikings and 45, 50 yards. And 4 minutes to go in the fourth, 24.
Fourth and 9 here. 4th and 9. This is a do or die situation here for the Chiefs.
Well, looks like we got everybody. Everybody's a little frustrated here. Are we missing a player? Okay.
That's number
Well, that's right. They got
67,
Snyder still
Jackson
getting worked on
Haynes
out
coming
there.
in. Yeah, 67, Jackson Haynes checking into the game right there.
Big Bama fan, Jalen Waddle fan. I bet he was upset last weekend.
As is the rest of the Alabama nation.
That's right. Oh, going to make the throw.
It's going to be a pass broken up there. It's going to turn it over on downs, and that's pretty much going to be it for the 5th grade game. The
3
Vikings,
minutes, 40 seconds to go. It's gonna be
Vikings take
tough.
possession.
I think at this point, you've got to just go all in. Chiefs are going to have to blitz every play. We're going to have to get aggressive on defense and just try to break it up. If they don't, there's not going to be any way to put up 4.
First and 8 for the Vikings, and they're going to run off right tackle. They're going to throw a pass here. which I
Direct
kinda
snap.
don't
Direct
see
snap.
understand
Henry
why they're
Singley put
doing
it up.
that. But incompletion there. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Vikings.
Number 10, Jack Naismith trying to take that ball down. It was a little overthrown.
It was there. The play was there, and they just didn't execute. That was a good effort there. John
Good,
Allen Cloud.
Jack
and
Naismith,
made a play
favorite athletes, Marcel Ozuna. Gotta love that. It's a little
Baseball
different.
man.
Gotta love it. There goes Miller Teague up the gut again.
That's Joshua Holloway.
Holloway.
It fakes
You're right.
you out, Kevin. It's
See?
just hard to follow. Joshua Holloway did a reverse fake and then ran it off a right tackle, and play gained about 9-10 yards on that one for a first down, and the Vikings keep the ball and
quick snap.
continue
They're
moving
gonna
here.
Keep running it. If you look at the Vikings offense from up here, their whole offense didn't spread 8 yards wide.
That's Miller Teague up the middle for a short gain. That's probably going to take us into the 2-minute warning here as we count down in the fourth quarter. Vikings still ahead in front, 24-0.
Henry Singley's coming out. Number 11, Colin Ball is headed in.
It looks like Coach Chuck Bowers and Doug Grant are letting some other players that don't get a chance to run the ball as much get their hands on the ball. That's Colin Ball with a carry, fumbled the ball on the ground
Looks like
there.
he might have recovered it. This could be a toss-up.
Let's see who has it. They haven't signaled yet, but that's at the 2-minute warning.
Well, looks like they're going to let the Vikings keep it.
These guys haven't signaled one bit. Give us a little help up there, Stripes. So the Vikings retain possession right there. We're not even going to have a 2-minute warning.
Direct snap.
That's Miller. No,
Number
Henry
20.
Singley.
Singley
scores.
got the touchdown. Oh, unless
On
he
the
stepped
right
out.
end.
See what he gives him.
Oh, he's marking him out at the 1-yard line there, Kevin. Looks like he made it in there.
All right, you know.
So he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Henry Singley after a
He must have stepped out. I didn't see it.
about a 19-yard gain there on the play. And so they'll reset the clock, start it rolling with 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the game. First and goal from the 1-yard line from the Vikings.
Josh Holloway's in the backfield. Direct snap to, looks like Singley
That's
again.
Colin Bowell right there
11,
with the
Colin
score,
Ball with
number
the score.
11.
You're right.
Way to go,
A.J.
Colin, man. We're glad to see you get in the end zone, buddy.
Miller Teague giving him a rest. A.J. Adams going in for the extra point.
I can hear his mama yelling, "Go, Alan Jennings!"
That's right. That's right.
It goes
There
to
he
AJ. They're pushing
They're
him.
pushing him.
He's going to be stopped short right there. And with 1 minute and 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of the 5th grade Super Bowl, you have the Vikings up 30 over the Chiefs with 0, which has been about the way this whole season's been for the Vikings. They have truly dominated the league this year.
They have, and I'll tell you, after it's really funny watching it from up here. You just don't realize how compact that Vikings offense is, and there wasn't. I don't think you can't teach fundamental defense and break up that offense if you don't do something drastically different. And I think our blitz rules and our defensive rules, that the parameters that the coaches have to go by, make it a tough defense to defend. I mean,
It's
hard
tough to defend. There's no
It
question
really
about
is.
that, especially when you can't line up on the nose guard.
And if you don't have a free safety that's just a
Or on the center.
velociraptor of a player that can blitz every single down, it's going to be a tough one to.
So Alex Long's at quarterback
Taking
for
the
the
snap,
Chiefs.
3 wide on the strong side. Alex rolling out. Will he pass? Nope. He's going to keep it. Pick up 2.
He's forced out of bounds over there by Miller Teague. Gain of about, we'll give him 2 yards on the play there. Be 2nd and 6 for the Chiefs, and the clock
Miller Teague.
stops as he went out of bounds.
Davis Reeves helping on that one.
At this level, inside of 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and the second quarter, it's played like real football as far as clock management. So the clock stops until the ball's snapped.
Alex getting a little last-minute play calling. Again, they got 3 wide on the strong side, on the weak side, and Alex back for the snap, takes the ball. Looks like he's going to hold it again.
Just nowhere to go
Nowhere
right there.
to go.
Colin Bowell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Vikings on the stop.
Colin Bowell, number 9, Richmond Brown, Jack Naismith, all on the play
Reeves.
right there.
Yep.
You got Jack Staples and Miller Teague and Stephen Brown sitting out on the sidelines right now, not on defense. They're just watching their team roll to a Super Bowl here with under a minute left to play. The Vikings are still playing tough defense out here. It's just been really tough sledding for the Chiefs this game.
I love Stephen Brown's favorite moment. He skied snowmass in the New Year's Eve parade with a group of Australian college students and no parents when he was 7. Said, here we go. Look at this. Number
Hughes Pardue with a tough run. First down.
First down for the Chiefs. Chiefs line up on the ball quick, trying to produce something here. 3 deep.
Direct snap to Hughes Pardue.
Oh, and he
met
hit
hard, head on right there. Who was that? I couldn't tell who that was. Number 2.
Josh Holloway.
Joshua. That was a good hit by Joshua Holloway. That'll bring us to the end of the 5th grade Super Bowl with the Vikings with a dominating performance, with the Vikings winning 30 to the Chiefs 0.
Thank you to all the parents and coaches out there for a great season. As always, we just really enjoyed the program. It's a good thing for our boys to learn to play some sports and learn some fundamentals. Look forward to seeing everybody next season.
That's right. Thanks again, coaches.